Hey everyone, we're back with some more Dark Souls 3. Unfortunately, I honestly can't really remember where we left off. It's been a while. Ooh, okay, frames, happy you stick with me here. I remember the last thing we did was we unlocked a cell and got Grey Rat of Undead Settlement. So right now we're going to get invaded by this NPC over there, the purple one. So we're just going to fight her over by the fire. So we're going to deal with big axe guy over there. So we're here. We could summon people to help fight, but it's not that big a deal. It's not that hard of a fight, especially if I block. Is she coming? Oh, she had to break through the fence. Why are you not coming over here? Just fall down the ledge. Just... Alright. I've apparently beaten the NPC by standing here. I don't know what's going on. If I stand over here, will you try to attack me over the wall? I mean, I've seen you come over here 4 times before. There we go, jeez. I know you're an AI, but still. Well, you tried to parry me. I saw that. Knock it off with that parrying. Alright. And she's out of Estus flasks. I think it's a she. I guess I don't actually know. I think I attracted big guy over there. Yep, here he comes. Oh look, I got a backstab. Don't you try and combustion me. Okay. We completed the invasion. Now we try and kill this nerd burglar. Ow. Alright, that one actually surprisingly smooth. So we're gonna move on down this way. I want to assume I came from down over here. This way, yeah. No. Did I? I think I did. Right, because I think I was trying to get to the bonfire as fast as possible. So eventually, let's go back, because I was trying to just sprint through to get back. So let's go back through this way. Actually, no, we'll just teleport back to the Undead Settlement bonfire, and I'll show you the other path. Because there's 2 paths in this place. And once you, go everywhere and, unlock all the shortcuts, there's a shortcut right there, all of them sort of connect together. But there's a door from the Undead Settlement that you have to open from that bonfire that you can't open from this direction. So we're going to go that way to try and get that done. And then there's a Covenant I can join. Which I'll show you where that is. Alright. And I'm not used to having this much stamina. I've been playing a lot of heavy-hitting characters. Alright. There we go. You're dead. Glad I got that, because I thought I messed it up pretty bad. Then we run over here. Lock onto you. And get Riggy wrecked. And then our friend jumps down, and we kill him too. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, those guys are actually a real nuisance to fight if you don't get them early. That's where I like to drop attack them, because I'm given the vantage point, and it means I don't have to deal with them, because they're one of my personal, like, biggest, you know, struggles as far as, like, enemy attack styles is just, like, the kind of unrelenting blows that can happen. So those guys will, just, like, constantly attack you nonstop. Is this for the thing? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna go... No, we're gonna open the door first. And then we're gonna go this way. So here we got our 2 pitchfork friends having a little nap in the barnyard. I had to wake them up, make them get back to work. Now we're going to... Okay, there's an item up there. And then we got Jangles here. I don't know why his name is Jangles. It just is now. I've decreed it, so it is so. And then we roll chop, my favorite. And we open this door. Boop, boop, boop. Catechus's round shield. Okay. So there's stuff this way. Oh, we're getting dropped on. Hey, buddy. I mean, if you want to kill yourself, feel free. There's stuff this way, but I want to go back and show you there's this stuff back here first, and then we can go down there, sort of. We'll have the homeward bone out of this next area. But not that big a deal. Sure, so we got ambushes coming up. We got guys up there. You can see him. He's going to start shooting arrows at us pretty soon, or darts. We got this guy, and then we got this guy on the building here. Ow, see, we got darted. Why don't I have an Estus flask? Where did I miss an undead bone shard? What? Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I just realized that I'm missing an undead bone shard and I don't know from where. I mean, it's in Lothric's high wall, I think. Am I wrong? No, never mind. I'm just wrong. Yeah. Alright, so this is where that item was that we saw when we were going through the barn. It's this item here. Oop. Then we'll head over here. I wonder, can we do anything with these roofs? Could do a little bit of experimentation. There doesn't really seem to be anything over here, so no. Ow! No, there's no real reason to be over here. Oh, cool! He fell off the roof. Or he's just another one. He might just be another one. Alright. These guys are really annoying because they do a decent amount of damage. Like, you know, I'm not wearing, you know, nothing for armor. I have, you know, okay armor on. And they're still chunking me pretty hard. 2 homeward bones. And then you drop down here and we'll read this message. It says, "Good fellow ahead, therefore try back." And if you look ahead, or if you hear ahead, hopefully you can hear it, there is this man making noises. And here he is. So, we can talk to this guy in a second, but there's a loot here that I want to try and get. It's tricky to get if you do it the right way. Because what it is, you see this guy here, and your initial action is, oh, I'll just hit him and knock him down. And he'll flop down, and then he'll slide all the way down there, which is a nuisance to get to. And then there's one time where I was down there, and I was like, oh yeah, this guy's here, let me shoot him with a bow. So I shot him with a bow, and then he flopped and landed up here. So it was a nuisance, but I have successfully once, and I will try my best to recreate that one time. Yeah, there we go. You knock it up so it stays, so we get the flame stone plate ring, which we'll equip now. For no particular reason other than we just have the ring slot, which increases fire damage absorption, so we'll take less fire damage. Boop. Now we gotta find big guy. Where'd you go? Alright, so this is how you get into a certain covenant. This is one of the ways to get into the covenant. There are multiple ways. I won't be able to show you the alternate way because I'll be in it already. I think I might still be able to do it. I don't know. But it's also not until much later into the game, so it's the easiest way to do it. You have to do this before you kill the boss of this area. As far as I've understood it. So that's important. Murder. So here we are, falling out of that cage. Our lovely nose sticking through our helmet, as usual. And there's a fellow over there. Hello, fellow. Look at him pray to that altar. Alright. So now we run all the way over. We're gonna pick up this item first. A War God wooden shield. And then we'll talk to our friend here.
Well, what's up? This pit is
I didn't skip that. I don't know why it skipped.
Not for the likes of you sane folk. Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise?
We'll say yes.
Yes, then we are just fine. It's important to know who you are. But we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so.
Alright. So we talked to him once, now we talked to him again.
Beware. The shackles of the gods are fragile. You might need this. Etch it on your heart if you feel your sanity slipping.
Mound Maker, so that's the Covenant.
Come here to pile up your victims, for that will form your anchor. You'll see when you go mad. They'll be your family.
And then if you talk to him a third
You'll
time...
go mad one day. But
I think
not
it's the third
today.
time.
Take my advice.
Yep.
Use this bone and leave this place.
He gives you a homeward
This
bone.
pit is for hollows, and for the occasional madman fond of piling up victims. You've better things to do, I'd hope.
There we go, okay. So that gives us the Covenant, the Mound Makers, which I think is like a PvP invasion thing where I'll invade people. I'm not 100% on that, but that's what I think it is. And then there's a Sacrificial Altar, which we can offer Vertebrae Shackles, which we got one from the Mad Invasion thing. Boom, we deepen that allegiance. One does nothing. I think it's like usually in 10s that you get stuff, but maybe not, I don't know. And it might depend on the Covenant. So now we Homeward Bone, because there's literally no way out of here without using the Homeward Bone, which is why you get it. Maybe we should have gone the other way first, but oh well, it's no big deal. Alright. And what do we got? Okay, cool. Now we got our friends Mr. Lantern and Mr. Pitchfork. Mr. Lantern has been dealt with, and Mr. Pitchfork quickly thereafter. Thanks for the firebomb. Always appreciate it. The Murdering You and Your Friends Foundation always takes donations. Alrighty. Again, just making this fight a little easier. And right, if I was willing to take some damage, I could just walk off the kind of like that back porch area back there. But I'd like to give myself the most health possible. Ow, rude. Okay, got him. Okay. So now we head off this way. Oh, I got firebombed. I didn't quite mean a donation like that, but you know, whatever. You interpreted it your own way. I can respect that. Oh, but I do believe we got a donation over there. We did. It's rubbish. Oh, okay. That's a rude donation. Alright, and Swordman. I think we got attacked from behind there. What? Oh, no? Okay. Must have been the lantern I saw then. And we're gonna go this way now. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna wait for this guy to get a little closer. And drop attack. And then behind us is a pitchfork guy. Grab that Titanite shard, which is used for upgrading our weapons, which I probably have explained at some point already, but just in case I haven't. There's a thing in there. We'll go there. We want to make sure that we're not missing anything over here. Yeah, that looks like it. Alright. And now we have a wonderful and lovely bonfire to rest at. So we'll light it. We'll rest at it to get our health back. Okay, we got a mad summoning sign here. And then we'll go up here. And there's important things here. One is there's that piece of treasure right there, which we will shoot down with our bow. Oop, there we go. And it landed on our side. Great. Not the great axe. Actually, that could be kind of fun. Maybe the great axe. Maybe we'll start working towards the great axe for a weapon. Alright, we get the partisan, which is a pointy spear. And then we sneak up on these guys. Okay, don't walk off the ledge. There we go. We got both of them. And then we cut you up. And then we got this item, and what was that? We could talk to this crate. There's a dude in here.
Aha, unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode.
Okay, don't do that, camera. That's not okay.
I am Cornix, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages.
It's weird to me that the mouths don't move.
I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies
But the
from
camera like
this
that where you
old
can't see his
man?
mouth, it's fine. Asked to learn pyromancy.
Most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornix of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
And now he disappears, and he'll be back at the Firelink Shrine. There we go. We probably won't talk to him too much, honestly. We're not going to be doing a pyromancy build here. I already did that. It was pretty good. Alright, buddy. Oh, I tried to roll. It didn't work. Come on, last one. Okay, good. Pot guy here is pretty annoying. Alright, now we can loot this area. We got a stunned soul of an unknown traveler, and this item over here that I hadn't even seen until like my 4th-ish playthrough when someone told me about it. Is you kill this guy, and you get a fire clutch ring, which we won't equip because it makes us take more damage, but it increases the amount of fire damage you do, but it also increases, I want to say just it increases the amount of fire damage you take, but it might increase all damage you take. I'm not 100% on that difference. But so it's really good for a pyromancer build. You do the pyromancer like ring build anyway, from what I understand is you do my build was the sage's ring, the witch's ring, the great swamp ring, and then I would have had this if I had realized it, but during my pyromancy build I didn't know that this ring existed, or at least where it existed. So I didn't have that one. I think I had the silver covetous ring. Okay, now we're going to go over here. What does this sign say? Ambush ahead. I wonder what it could be. It's right here. This little guy comes up. And he's dead. And we get a large soul of the deserted corpse. And now we get to the kind of tricky part. Hey, get tricky. We're not going to go up there. Up there is dumb. Because see that big door? We can't open it from this direction. So there's two things we could do from here. And the one thing we're going to do is we're going to do the shortcut. There's this thing here which is useful for later, in near future, but not like immediately so. And then there's the shortcut which is much more immediately rewarding. If we can get to it, though, because it's not an easy one. So first, we murder this dog. Oh, I mean, nice landing. I'll give you that one. Alright, dog's dead. And then we get rats. I was hoping it would really switch the camera, but it didn't. Okay. So, now we got those rats. We get a cestus, which is a fist weapon, which I really don't feel like using. And now, I don't know if it'll show up in the capture. I think if this capture that I'm seeing is accurate, you can sort of see it moving in the background. In the back there's a big old rat. But in addition to the big old rat... Oh. Wow, what's going on? Why aren't they aggroing me? That was really weird. They usually aggro me well before that. That was the easiest that's ever been. Usually what I have to do is I have to like creep in the fog a little bit to pull the little rats, and then I deal with the big one. But I don't know if they bugged out or what, but yeah, they were just sat there and took it. Cool. Works for me. So now we go up here, this ladder, and we open up the shortcut, which leads back to this bonfire over here. But we're not going to rest yet, because we don't want to have to kill all these enemies to get on the way back, because now we're going to try and go across that bridge and see what we can do about that. Alright. So this dead body here with the ember is a marking point where you pull just this guy with the little machete thing. He's dead. And then, unfortunately, there's literally no way to pull only one of these guys. I rolled, but it didn't let me. So now we're going to use a flask. I'm waiting to get potted. Okay. This blood loss debuff is really bad for me. Okay, which one's the weak one? You're the weak one. Okay. Okay, one dead. Oh, okay. That hurt. Oh man, freaking blood loss. Noise, okay. So that's really unfortunate because we died. I mean, it's not that big a deal. Oh, we're here, right? So we're just gonna travel to the dilapidated bridge. It's just, I mean, that's just frustrating that I died there. I was being really careless. If I had two-handed it, I might have got him, but I don't know. Alright, so now we go this way. We're not embered, so we've lost some maximum health, as you can tell. So what we're going to do is we're going to dual wield, aggro, plunging attack, and miss both the tiny rats, so we're probably already dead. Oh man, that was really bad. Alright. So that's frustrating. Alright, go back to one-handed. Now we get a little trick here. See, dog friend will see us, then he'll jump over us, and then we just ignore him. What was that noise? Who's throwing firebombs or something? I don't know. Grab our souls back. We don't want to lose those. We got a good amount of them right now. And then we go to this dead body again, which pulls machete. Excellent. And now we... Come on, again? I rolled. Why aren't you rolling? I think we're just gonna kind of run past at this point. I'm not a huge fan of what's going on right now. Okay, 2 is the safe. Unless they don't get stunned at all. No, I didn't want to go for 3 there. Alright, 1's dead. We get 2, we roll. Okay. Scary. And now we go over here. We're gonna ignore that guy because he's not a problem for us right now. Arsenal of Desecrated Corpse. I'm gonna two-hand this next part. Because these... Oh, excuse me, these enemies are annoying. Whew, that got real lucky there. That part, like, I didn't think I was gonna die there necessarily. But getting lucky where that second swing that would have hit nothing, the dog just jumped into. And then put them both in position to get killed by my third swing was really lucky for me. Alright, so we got here. So we'll notice we got this Hammer Bro over here. Let's check out Hammer Bro.
Another one of those unkindled, are you?
Look at his dope armor.
All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. No matter. Heed my words. If you've any sense, you go find a coffin to huddle up inside. You here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines. If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. You'll face death. And it won't be pretty. Enough death to leave you broken. Time after time. Yeah.
His armor is real cool. I want it.
If, like the others, you're fool enough to
Oh,
play
no,
the
this does the
go
same
on
thing
then.
again. Okay. Now, if we go over here, there's this door over here. It's locked. Alright, it's not open from this side. You can see a person in the back, though. We'll get there later. Oh, man. Alright. Now we're going to go in here. Door's going to take forever to open, as they do. But you're invulnerable while opening them, which is very important for future missions. Alright, hope the elevator is going up. What's coming up? This region's message says, huh, it's a friend. And they're right. Look at Onion Man.
Oh. Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegwart of Katarina. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them. But I have to find a way up, and that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
Alrighty. So the trick to this one is, which I believe I've shown before, but just in case, you roll over the button or run across, whatever. You get off the elevator before it starts going down, and then you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and then this one's here. Then you ride it up for a friendly little conversation we're about to have. And I can't remember if he's going to be here, so we're going to ride the elevator a couple times after this to see something. Oh, well, aren't you a big old buddy? Alright.
Who are you?
Make peace.
Any time.
Short, sweet, to the point. That's literally all he says, and he gives you that white branch. This will be useful later. I don't know if it'll be shown this episode, because I want to try something else, and I don't know how long it'll take. But... he is here. Awesome, okay. So if you stop going down the elevator, you, there's a little ledge here with a lantern on it. You find him. I don't remember his name. I don't know if he actually said something to Katerina.
Ah, oh, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast?
That thing there. Satan is what I like to call him.
I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. How now? Think twice before you go down that road.
Alright. Oh, I'm glad I'm having 0 frames right now. Okay. My game might have actually just crashed. Nope, okay. So we're gonna let scene go around. Okay. Now we get this homeward bone, which I had originally thought was the only way out of this place, but I will show you, assuming I don't die, how you're the other way, because technically, I mean, there's nothing stopping you from homeward boning. That is a totally legitimate way out of this. And then we're going to kind of follow Satan around. We're going to have a weapon over here. I believe it's a large club. Yeah, this is the large club. Okay, Satan, you want to calm down with the special effects? Ow. There we go.
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now.
Yes, it is too late. Come help me.
Siegward of the Knights of Katerina, fight by your side!
Siegward, right.
Ah!
Alright. This is going to be an interesting conundrum, because I don't have any Estus flask uses left. Where am I? Oh, I'm on the ground. Okay, roll away. I'll try to make sure that Satan still has aggro on Siegward over here. Okay. Get a hit? There we go. Got him. Okay. Satan has been vanquished. And we get a fire gem for it. Now we talk to him again.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make.
We get a Siegbrow.
Your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine.
We got the toast emote.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
And then he sleeps, and if we talk to him again, he snores. Does it ever actually end, or do I have to skip it? I'm gonna skip it because I don't actually know that it ever ends. And you get the sleep emote. The emotes are, for the most part, just little things you could do when you, like, it's this whole roster here. You could do, like, when you invade people, or you summon people, or people summon you, all that kind of thing. But the one reason I kind of know where these things are, and I don't know where they all are, is there's an achievement to get all the gestures. So I've been trying to keep an eye out for them. Oh, forgot about that item down there. So, coincidentally, the Satan fight here isn't actually the hardest part of this area, in my opinion. Obviously, each person with their own playstyles and skill levels will have different difficulties, but that is not the hardest part here. This isn't either, but this is going to be a fight. These guys suck, because you can't actually get close to them. If you get close to them, they hurt you. So each time I swing, I have to back off a bit. Then there's this, which is nothing. It just seems like a shortcut down or something. I don't know. Actually, is there anything on this ledge? Nope. Okay, yeah, nothing. Then you go this way, cross this bridge, and this is where things get a little choppy. Okay. Got them. So that's good, but dogs. Dogs, and I don't have any Estus shard flasks or Estus flask uses yet, or left. Okay, he's mostly dead. That actually went really well. There we go. Alright, so now there's this warning here. What does it say? Be wary of ambush. So now, some people might see that this chest is a mimic, and it is not. This chest is a totally normal chest. But it drops 5 of these guys behind you, and they're douche nuggets. How well does a firebomb do against these guys? Let's find out. It does okay. I mean, I got plenty of them, so I might as well use them. Okay. And we got 5 fading souls from that guy, which is 250 souls. Okay. Now this part is honestly, in my opinion, the hardest part of this whole thing, is these 2 evangelist. That word that I'm trying to say that I don't know. Look at how little damage they took. Holy cow. Oh, get down. Honestly, one swing from Mama Murphy there could kill me. Yeah, I don't know why I call her Mama Murphy. It's just, I was playing and I was like, oh, that's Mama Murphy, and that's what it's been now. So, I think I'm going to try and lure this one. Okay, no. I'm going to try and learn this one in this room, and I'm just going to run past them, because there's stuff behind them that I want, and I genuinely don't think I can beat them with my half-hit bar and no Estus. Okay. First one evaded. Where's the second one? Second one is just chilling at the door. Trying to bot me with her book. Alright. Got out. I don't think they'll chase me out here. Over here is a ring. Flynn's ring. Which I'll show you what that does in a second. I just need to make sure I get out of here. This part will be a little risky. Fall. Hopefully we can actually make this without dying. Okay. So yeah, from the top of there, you can jump down on the ledge and onto this tower, which I didn't know was a thing until a little while ago. So that you can see, I'll show you what Flynn's ring does. Actually, I should have quit this blood bite ring. Flynn's ring is lowering the equip load increases attack. So the lower your equip load, the more attack it gives you. I don't know exactly how much. Like, I haven't done too much research into it because I've never particularly played a low equipment load build. So that's not been something that I've been super focusing on. Okay. 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 Now we just kind of hope that this drop, because there's no like lesser drop. We just hope that this drop doesn't kill us. Okay, we made it. We've got the Chloranthy ring, which is really useful, and the Mira clothes. Then we head out here. I think we're going to homeward bone and probably end the video there, maybe. 45 minutes is a good amount of time, I feel. Maybe closer to 40 minutes. So yeah, so normally what you could do from here in theory is go down here and go in that door, but we haven't opened the door yet to go from that side of the map, which is what we'll do on the next video. So we're going to homeward bone, go to the shrine bonfire, and now I would level up, but I want to use this souls for something special. There's a key I can buy in the Firelink Shrine for 20,000. Actually, we might even be able to use some of the soul items we have now to get it right now. Inventory. Let's just use all 4 of these. See what that gets us. 32. Some of these bad boys gets another 2. Boom, there we go. So now from her,
how may I be?
We can purchase this key, the tower key, for 20,000.
Ashen 1, beat 1.
Alright. So next episode we'll do the tower. We'll do the part of the tower that gives us the special thing we want, that I want. Because that one, the second part kind of requires you to have a bit more health. You do a lot of falling. When I die on it constantly. Or I should say regularly, I guess. And then we'll go on to the other half of the map and probably end up doing the third boss of the game. So yeah, that's it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and share the video around. Subscribe to keep up to date with future uploads. And I will see everyone tomorrow.